"Excuse me, miss. Coffee isn't going to serve itself." Those were the exact words barked at Ava Thompson, a sharply dressed black woman standing in the grand lobby of Kingston Capital, a billion-dollar investment firm. What they didn't know? She wasn't there for a hospitality job. She was there to become their boss. Ava Thompson had spent her entire career breaking barriers. Raised by a single mother in Atlanta, she worked her way through college, earned an MBA from Stanford, and built a tech company from the ground up. That company was now on the verge of being acquired by Kingston Capital, one of the most powerful investment firms in the country. Dressed in a tailored charcoal gray suit and heels, Ava arrived early for her meeting with the board. She walked into the towering building with confidence, but that didn't stop the front desk receptionist from giving her a quick once-over and pointing her toward the staff kitchen. "Coffee's running low upstairs," an executive muttered briskly as he passed her in the lobby, not even waiting for a response. Another employee gestured at a janitor's closet and asked if she had the keys. Ava blinked. It wasn't the first time she'd been mistaken for the help, but today, they were in for a surprise. 10 minutes later, the conference room on the 50th floor fell silent as the board waited for the CEO whose company they were preparing to acquire. The double doors opened and in walked Ava. Every jaw in the room dropped. "That's her," whispered one board member. "Yes," said the stunned receptionist who had just escorted her in, pale with embarrassment. The man who had asked for coffee earlier turned right. I didn't know." Ava raised the calm hand. "No need to apologize. I believe we're here to discuss the future of my company." She took her seat at the head of the table. The same people who had overlooked her minutes before were now fumbling with papers, trying to regain composure. Ava didn't raise her voice or lash out. She let her expertise speak for itself. With precision and authority, she walked them through a clear roadmap for her company's future and how Kingston Capital could benefit if they played it right. She knew the numbers, she knew the market, and most importantly, she knew her worth. By the end of her presentation, even the most skeptical board members were nodding in admiration. Ava had gone from being seen as the coffee lady to commanding the respect of an empire. After the meeting, the board convened privately. The vote was unanimous. Kingston Capital wouldn't just invest in Ava's company, they wanted her on their executive team. But Ava had her own proposal. "I'll consider your offer on one condition. I want a seat on the board and a stake in decision-making. I don't build empires to be told where to sit." They were stunned. No one had ever spoken to them that boldly, but Ava had proven herself beyond question. Minutes later, a historic agreement was signed. Ava Thompson became not only a key partner, but a board member at Kingston Capital, the first Black woman to hold such a position in the firm's 90-year history. Today, Ava Thompson is a symbol of perseverance, power, and poise. She didn't let ignorance dim her brilliance. Instead, she used it to shine even brighter. What could have been a moment of humiliation became her stepping stone. She now mentors young women of color, reminding them, you may be underestimated, but never undervalue yourself. And as for the executive who once ordered her to serve coffee, let's just say he now delivers her coffee during board meetings. Success isn't just about position, it's about presence. No matter how the world sees you, you must know who you are. Never shrink for anyone. The room needs to grow to fit you. Do you think you'd have stayed quiet like Ava in the lobby or spoken up right away? Tell us in the comments. Like, share, and subscribe for more real, powerful, and inspiring stories that change the way we see the world.